YouTube, what is going on? This is my third video I'm filming in this succession. I'm still wearing the same shirt. It's not. I'm filming these back to back to back. So now the Mass Effect Andromeda review. All right, let's just talk about the animations in Mass Effect Andromeda. You guys clicked on Mass Effect Andromeda review. All right, let's talk about the animations of the game. All right, they are bad, but I'm not gonna let that alone to dictate this. All right. There are other things that are bad with this. Number one, the crafting system, like in Legend of Zelda, and like how you buy stuff, it just isn't good, and upgrading and all that just isn't good for the weapons. Of course, like you upgrading your character and your squad mates, better than ever. I don't have a problem with that. That's easy and fine. I'm A-okay with how it's done like that, but upgrading the weapons and crafting and all that just isn't good. How you sell is okay, in my opinion, because you can just hit the... But I never figured out, I was like, alright. But yeah, so there's a lot of things already off the bat that this game needs to improve upon. The animations, I'm not going to talk about it. You guys know that they were bad at launch. They're fixed now, but they were bad at launch. And of course, I review games based on launch, not on future times. Alright, now, they had this... Just how you upgrade your weapons and the market and all that weren't that good. Alright. Upgrading, all that. But now I can really talk about a lot of positives because this game does have some. The combat is the best it's ever been by a long shot. And if you want to talk about some graphics, the planets themselves are very great. I do feel like some of them are empty in some areas. But when I did say that, it was talking about that one where the Krogan planet mainly, and I felt like that was kind of deserted, but I felt like that was the vibe they were going for a deserted planet, basically, a, like, desert. But otherwise, these planets are very well designed. You got the snow, you got a jungle, you got sand. These are all the main planets that you visit. You got like an asteroid belt that was awesome. You are like in an asteroid belt and there's zero gravity, so you're driving the Nomad and it's like 0G. And the Nomad is so easy to control. Bravo to them. Who I would believe it was the Need for Speed team that just kind of came in and said, you guys, they were like, you guys are... BioWare said, you guys are handling all that Nomad stuff. We are just going to handle this. The combat. And it worked well. The combat, though, was on par. It was amazing. And then the relationships, regardless of what people say, if you can get past the animations, there were some great sidekicks here. Or your side, in your squad. BB was great. I liked her a lot. I liked her more than Liara, and this is going to shock a lot of people. Drax was probably one of my favorite characters in Mass Effect history. I always loved the Krogans. Like, probably my three favorite characters are Drax, Grunt, and Rex. Rex maybe being number one, but I love all three Krogans that they have presented. Phenomenal. Cora and... I didn't like Liam. Liam was a dumb character. Cora was kind of an ad character, honestly. I felt like she was legit only there just so you could say, well, bang, okay? And so, on top of that, then you have Jaal, which is one of the new alien races. Awesome job. Very well done. And then Vetra, which I don't feel like Vetra got a great like head start on this, because it feels like she was just kind of there, unlike with Garrus. And considering, yeah, you had your high standards to, because Garrus, if you've played 1 through 3, you know Garrus is your boy, your homeboy, whatever. He's there for you all throughout, so you and him, brother in arms, all that stuff. And it's very interesting because Vetra is kind of just there almost. And I feel like they really focused on Jaal. Jaal being one of the biggest successes of the game. Yeah. And what I will say is that you guys saw on the podcast, I was worried about them taking away Paragon and Renegade, but I like what they did there. It made me think about the choices instead of, oh, I'm playing Paragon, up, 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 up. Oh, if I'm playing Renegade, which I never really do, down, 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 down. It's like, come on. But, again, yeah. And so now they have the 4 options, like you see in, like, Telltale Batman or whatever, but they give, like, the left is, like, a very kind-hearted answer. The right's more of a, like, a tactical, like, you know what you're really thinking, but, what they want you to hear. Then there's the traditional, oh, yeah, that's good. And then there's, like, a douche. And I like the douche answers a lot because he swears like a sailor, but when he does, he's the hilarious motherfucker. Voice acting, of course, wasn't that great at launch. But I will say some characters, not all characters, like Drax and PB, I felt like I've never had issues with those characters or Jaal or anything, but the humans just kind of felt uneventful, like Liam, like Korra. Vetro is also well voice acted. But like Addison, of course, you saw that. It was just piss poor. So, yeah. But, like I said, the combat always... Here's what I will say about all this. The combat always kept me back going, and the side characters. While the animations and such are a nuisance, they never take away from the experience that I was having. And I love Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm telling you that right now. I think this game is up to... It's better than 1. And I'm saying this straight up. Mass Effect 1 isn't a good game. Its story, great. Everything else about that game is a POS. The combat sucks. The checkpoint system sucks. The characters are uneventful, honestly. Like, it's almost like this case. The human characters weren't that great, but all the side characters were very interesting, and you wanted to explore more of them. And of course, Mass Effect 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. It makes that leap and bound. This game is very... in different aspects, though. Like, the combat's great, and the exploration great, while this game and Mass Effect 1, you had shitty combat, but you had great story, and great everything. I didn't think the story was as bad in Mass Effect Andromeda as everybody's giving it shit for. So, with that being said, I'm giving Mass Effect Andromeda a 7 out of 10. I was gonna... It almost got an 8, but I drug it down just because of... in these final moments... And actually, one moment that I did forget to mention, multiplayer. It's just as good as it was in 3. It has the better gameplay, which we all enjoy. So yeah. And everyone complains about the microtransactions, and I know, microtransactions are not good, but they're there, and they were there in 3, and they aren't that broken. I want people to keep in mind. This is a co-op game. The thing can never fuck you out of it. The microtransaction, if people want to spend money and help you out, fine. That's their deal. It doesn't have to be on you. But the game's co-op. It's not going to hurt you in the long run. All that microtransaction, if some dumb idiot wants to pay for it, that's their priority, not ours. And all it does will benefit you. It's not going to hurt you. It might have a skin that you want, but you know what? That's kind of the Pied Piper thing. You know, they need the money, you know, whatever. But yeah, I gave the game a 7 out of 10. Combat, exploration, story's good. Side characters are good except for Korra and Liam. And yeah, that's basically it. And then, of course, the bad things I said. The crafting system, the upgrading for the weapons, the animations, the dialogue, you know, those suck, and that's why I brought it to a 7 out of 10. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow for the Superstar Shakeup video, and then we will head back into Quantum Break, and then hopefully I will have a lot of the Let's Play that I'm thinking of doing, a lot of it done, hopefully. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow for more content. So anyway, peace out, guys.